And I'm wondering, as you have started this new year, as you're like rolling up your sleeves, like what is it that you
Yeah.
know about yourself that you're holding on to for hope in whatever possibilities are available to you? Like, what are you holding on to about yourself this new season?
Oh goodness, that's a great question. One,
Mm.
what am I holding on to? Um, my possibilities. I'll
Mm.
definitely say, and I think it's for me. 2023 is about breaking procrastination.
Yeah.
I know that probably sounds like uh, um, some people, when I say it to people, they're like, "You procrastinate?" I'm like, "Yes." Sometimes I'll have like a little hiccup, you know what I mean, where I'm like, "Well, can I do this?" And I think that I'm holding on to my what I can do instead of what I
Mm.
can't. Because if I see something and it looks big in front of me, sometimes it's quite daunting, and I'm like, "Nah, I can't possibly be it." And I might like try to talk myself out of it, but instead this time I want to talk myself into it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you're holding
Okay.
on to what you can do, and I feel like that takes a lot of self-awareness and definitely a perspective shift because I think most of us spend a lot of time thinking about like what we can't do. So, what are like some of the affirmations? Like, what do you tell yourself when you're in a moment and you're like, your initial response is, I can't do it, and then you got to like renew that mind real fast. Like, what do you tell yourself
Yes.
instead? And maybe you give me an example. Let me get in your business. Give me an example.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's something that I'm working on right now. And
Okay.
I had to call somebody, or I have to call somebody. And I was literally, yeah, I had to call somebody. I was getting ready to dial the number, and I was like, oh, I had all this like angst in my stomach. And I was like, oh, I can't, okay. Maybe they're busy. I just say they're busy. They're busy for now. I'll give it 30 minutes. And then 10 minutes later, something goes, no, why would you wait 30 minutes? Why are you doing this again? So I could hear myself talking to myself, or maybe spirit talking to me, and just saying, call now. What are you waiting for? Call now. And so I was like, I must be some like close to something great, because everything
Mm.
is trying to talk me out of it. But I'm like, even if it's like this, like it would talk me out of it. You know what I mean? But it's like, yes, because it's like, if you're that much closer to something great, or doing something great, or thinking something great, or thinking doing something great with yourself or about yourself, like of course, like there will be something to pull you back to what you're used to doing. And the unfamiliar territory scares the crap out of you, or scares the crap out of me, but it's the part where I grow the most. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to be stagnant in my growth. And I don't want to, it's usually my kids, Sarah, because I don't want them to see me stagnant in my growth. And I notice like just certain things, like whether it's like Titan is really shy in a room. And so I'm like, did he see us be shy in a room? And Tim is like, yes, he's seen me be shy in a room. Or I'm like, oh, I do kind of get reserved if I, you know what I mean? So when I see certain things manifest in them, I'm like, oh, let me fix this quick. So it's
Wow.
usually my kids.